Hi, my name is Pritam. I've written the multi-agent system within the Python as per the requirement. Basically, it creates main base agent, and then there are two sub-agents, which is retrieval and analyst agent, and one is supervisor agent, the agent which gets the task. So if you see on the video, basically I couldn't record within the video itself because of some technical issues, issues with the laptop basically. So what it does is the agent.py file is the main file which is having the agent's code written there. So there is a base class agent which every agent inherits that. So it defines the agent name, state of, and which security manager it's using, what is the latency, and it also defines the process. It defines the matrices. Defines what should be the latency on that. So there is a security manager, py, which said security.py, and then there is a requirement.txt, which is based on what we need, which is lang graph, lang chain, the versions of that, pedantic and pedantic dot environment. So it defines which version of packages we're using. So if you go to agents.py again, it shows the base class function. Then there is a sub agent, which is a retriever agent, which inherits the base agent. Retriever agent is just retrieving the data. At the moment it's hard coded, just for the example, but it can be fetched from any data source. And similarly, it searches the data as well, again within that hard coded data. And there is a function fetch data as well. Again, it searches within this dictionary and it returns that information back to the agent. Then the process will define the name of it will just kind of stamp itself, which is what agent it is working on. Then there is an analyst agent, which is again inheriting from the base agent, which initializes the function. Then it analyzes the data again, which is again sample data, which is hard coded at the moment. And it will do the process, whatever process, if it is data is available. If it's sales data, then it will fetch that, analyze on the sales data. If it is customer data, it is analyze on the customer data, and it will output, return the analysis. The process, again, there is a function called process, which is basically just saying which process it's using and the name of the agent while processing the data. Then there is the main agent, which is a supervisor agent, which takes the task, it decide what kind of whether it is a retrieval process or the analyze process, and it will decide which agent to use basically. So that's the process, and then it assigns the next agent, determine the agent. So that's the function there basically. So that's about the agents.py. Then there is a security manager, which is defines the security functions, which are like authentication, register user, authorize the user based on the user, whether it is logged in user or stored user basically. and then it also validates the input, whether the length, it validates the prompt, the length of the query, and what is the prompt. And this is the authentication, which uses the security manager. So there is another file which I've written just to simplify the calling of those Python files. So based on that, it's a demo.py, which is, just which workflows to use. It calls the multi-agent workflows. And then these are the queries which is hard coded. What are the sales figure? Show me the customer information, analyze, train. So these are the 3 different prompts which are sent, and then it will go through those prompts one by one and then call that agent, and then it prompts output the result based on the agent's process. So if you use that, just type demo.py in the command prompt, not just demo.py, Python space demo.py, and then it will output the result basically for you based on the existing data. I mean, of course, it can be changed for whatever source of data, and it can be changed as per the prompt, but this is just a small example. It was to be done quickly, so just created some hard-coded stuff there. And so, of course, there are various files on the left side, which is generate report. Then there is a readme, like how to use the function. Then I've created a PDF file, which is one of them was just because I thought it will be easier for go through that process. And there is a workflow.py file as well, which defines the workflow. Statestore.py, which stores the state of the task. So that's another task state function. It takes the input and then it decides how to create the task, get task, and update the task based on the agent. And it also stores the agent context. So it stores what agent is being used currently. So hopefully that helps. Thank you.